Hi family, I'm finally going to share with you the ab routine that has worked for me. And please remember, diet also plays a key role. Let's dive right into it. First things first is you're going to go to the cable machine, and what you're going to do is we're going to change the handle. We're going to use a handle that you typically see, which is the rope handle, and this is what we're going to use for our ab crunch. You could use something on the floor so that you're more comfortable, and the trick here is you're going to hinge your hips and you bring your elbows to your knees. Slow and controlled, you don't rush. You could start with the lowest weight possible and then gradually increase with time. Normally I do 3 sets until failure. Another thing I do is I breathe in as I come up and then out as I come down, and I make sure I'm squeezing the abs. You're not going to move from the machine because we're going to do a second exercise, which is a must do. This is called the knee hang raise or knee hanging raise, whatever. There are different variations to this exercise, but for beginner, it's just you need to raise one knee at a time until failure. And I can promise you, this is not an easy one. For advanced, you could try raising both legs to your chest or both knees to your chest. The thing here is make sure it's slow and controlled. Another exercise I do is also using the same machine. It will be very similar to the hanging knee raise, but I wouldn't recommend if you've never done it before. But anyway, you could try it. I usually have to move the bench and align it to the machine. It's a bit hard to explain. And then what I do is move my legs together from one side to the other, and also anyway, let me just show you so that it's easier to explain. What I do first is put the legs together and make sure I'm using the bench. It looks easy, but I can promise you, the moment you've done 12 to 15 of these, my God, this is a killer, but you'll definitely see the results. The other exercise I swear by is the kettlebell around the world, and with this one you just have to take a kettlebell and take your knees one knee at a time, slow and controlled. No rush. Arm straightened up, slow and controlled. And for this one, I do 3 sets until failure. And after that, what I do is the kettlebells around the world. You could do clockwise, and then you could do anti-clockwise until failure. And for example, the clockwise I do 3 sets until failure, and the anti-clockwise 3 sets until failure. And to add salt to injury, this is the last thing that I usually do, which some people call it butterfly crunch, others just call it reverse crunch. And this basically, as you'll see, is you lie down, you bring your, I would say, your legs up, but making sure your back is on the bench. And normally I can play around with it, but the goal is to bring your legs slowly, as slow as possible. And goodness gracious, I will leave you to enjoy the rest. If this is something you'd be willing to try, please remember to subscribe, leave a comment below, and see you in the next video. Bye.